thank you for joining my colleagues and I in the Art, Design, History, and Theater Department of Parsons New School of Design for our 2016 commencement. Throughout the 2 years that my peers and I have pursued our Master of Arts in Fashion Studies, we've received puzzling looks of what it is our program is actually about and what we actually study. We've constantly recalibrated conversations in which we were introduced as fashion designers. No, we say, we are not studying fashion design. We've summarized our program into a mix of sorts. Some of our most noted explanations consist of, it's like a mix of sociology and the humanities. It's a research program in which each student pursues their own body of research. We later learned that the explanations didn't matter, and that even if no one understood, we were determined to make these 2 years count. And we did. We spent hours, months, the past 2 years in debates about fashion and the body, fashion and gender and sexuality, fashion and race, and perhaps dissected the politics of Beyonce and Taylor Swift more than we probably should. We pored over scholars who have made our eyes cross, wittingly coming up with scenarios in which we'd reenact quotes of Judith Butler and bell hooks in shopping malls. Yes. We've made Stuart Hall and Kavina Mercer our best friends. We've watched Paris is Burning a million times over, debating ownership of the body, of gender, of race, of storytelling, but nevertheless memorized the quotes of our favorites in the acclaimed documentary. Throughout these past 2 years, we have pored over these scholars who have said everything we've ever wanted to say, but more eloquently, including the aforementioned, as well as Agnes Rockamora, Susan Kaiser, Caroline Evans, Amy De La Haye, Christopher Goulard, Monica Miller, Tanisha Ford, and shared classrooms with some of the leading scholars in our field. Drs. Hazel Clark, Francesca Granata, Christina Moon, Heike Jens, Rachel Lifter, and countless others. But what I want to note today is that we are now scholars. Yes. That we have joined the long list of scholarship that we have modeled ourselves after, whose voices permeate within our 50 to 150 page theses. And without a doubt, we will one day inspire, motivate, and be referenced among the many scholars that will come after us. We have given depth to fashion blogging, asserting that we are not just people in clothes, but people with stories. We have dissected the histories of natural hair and that it does not exist simply to be touched. We have bonded with friends in Salem, Massachusetts, celebrated Halloween, and discovered that witches are more than black magic, witch trials and scary stories, and discovered the magic in our own research all the while. We've proclaimed that Black lives and bodies indeed matter. We've critically analyzed Venezuelan beauty queens. We've interviewed designers and analyzed incubators to really get to the root of what's next in the fashion industry. And we've done all of this while publishing our first books, launching an award-winning e-commerce website, founding a phenomenal series on fashion and diversity, working more than one job, studying in Paris, attending conferences, writing endlessly, not writing at all, reading and not reading, and most of all, developing friendships that will undoubtedly last a lifetime. All of this to bring scholarship to an academic field that we have believed in since we submitted our applications 3 years ago. We are now fashion scholars. But our work does not stop here, for we now hold an undeniable responsibility in our field. And despite the high price tag on our tuition, the accruing interest on our student loans, and the unfathomable ways in which we're going to pay it all back, we stand here knowing that it was all worth it. We stand here firmly, knowing that we owe it to ourselves, our families, the academic field of fashion studies, and to the many institutions that we are going on to inhabit. We owe it to them to break barriers, and that we can and must make a difference in the fashion industry. Thank you and congratulations.